What up, guys? Another summertime video, guys. Last time we did a video on the floating worm, we had a little smaller worm, but today I'm gonna tell you guys we're gonna go with big worms, guys. We're gonna talk about big worms. As you can see, guys, this is a Berkley worm, got the twin tails on there. And you see how thick that worm is, guys? We got that bigger profile because we want to get that drawing power. Kind of like you do with the big glide baits. We want the same kind of drawing power, but we want something finesse style. So guys, we're gonna do work the same grass, we're gonna work the same stumps, but we're gonna try to go out here and get more bites off this one. Because we really want something big to hit this, guys. Now this is summertime. If you're gonna be out there in 95 degrees or even 100 degrees, you gotta make it worth your while, right? And you do know sometimes downsizing is good, but when we got this wind, it's choppy like it is, let's go big, guys, and have a darker silhouette. Let's see if we can get them. So y'all stay tuned while we go big or we go home. See if we catch them. All right. First big cast out here. Want some grass, guys. All right. We're gonna work this thing similar to the way we did our smaller baits, but what we're gonna do on this one, this is a bigger bait. So I'm gonna just kind of give it a good pop though. I want that thing to kind of dart like a glide bait. I know a lot of you guys like to pull and drag your worms sometimes, but when I got a big soft bait like this and it got a little tail action to it, I'm gonna kind of make it dart a little bit and see if I can get these bass to come out and clobber this thing. Kind of like a soft jerk bait, guys. Kind of work that tip. See if we can get him. Oh, we got a little bit of grass on the line. Oh, there. Nothing more annoying than grass on the line. All right, let's get out here and get some shallow area. You guys notice it's got a little later in the day. So what's happening is we're right around 3 o'clock, guys. These fish are starting to, the sun will be going down a little bit around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So they'll start to come out of them. There he is. Oh. Let go. Try to get my slack up. What's gonna happen, guys, as it progresses later in these summer days, these bass are gonna start coming up and start feeding shallow. But if you're in a place that's semi-shallow already, you don't have to go way deep to find them. Because all they got to do is just pull off that 2 to 3 foot range and pull off into that 8 to 10 foot range, and they're perfectly fine, guys. They can survive there in the winter or the summer. They're gonna stay there. When it gets cool, they'll be warm, and when it's warm, you got a little cool mud down there where it's deeper at. So they're gonna be out there, and if you can hang on a little bit or hit them early in the morning, you can usually catch them suckers pretty shallow. You can still catch them shallow in the summer, guys. Don't believe you have to go deep every time it gets a little warm. See, I'm just kind of popping it just enough. Oh, there he went. He dropped it. This is a bigger worm, so you want to let them get that worm. I got a 5-aught hook on here, guys. So it's a big hook. It's a pretty good size hook, but I still want to make sure he gets it. You got to remember, this thing is darting. He might grab the back of that tail, and you go to set the hook, and you come back with half a worm. So we're gonna work it. Let's get back out there. Grass mats out there, guys. And they like to get up under that for that cover, that shade. Still watching my line. It's a big worm. So it's gonna sink a little faster than the smaller worms we were throwing the last time. I'm still gonna pay attention to that line. Because a lot of times when you have a bigger bait, a smaller bass or even a bigger bass sometimes will follow that worm to the last minute and decide to eat it. So I want to kind of while it's sinking, I want them to get time to kind of look at it, get a good look at that worm. See, just 2 pops. 2 pops, guys. That's all I'm doing. Boom, boom. I was letting it dart and it's just sinking. And that tail action going while it's sinking. But you'll notice the trick to it. Look at this. There he is. See what I'm saying, guys? Right there on that fall. Don't get him out of these sticks. He's in the sticks, guys. Oh. Bigger than we thought. Get him out of here. There he is. Let's get him out of here. That's what we're doing, guys. Look at this fish. Show y'all something, guys. That's what that big worm can do for you. Look where I got him at. I was gonna let this bad girl go. Oh yeah, he big. There you go. Speed boss. Another one off the log. Hey baby, don't give me hooked.